What's up guys, Dominaria United has officially released and Liliana the Veil is finally legal in Pioneer. So what better deck to jam Liliana other than black-red midrange than Abzan Greasefang? Liliana is a great fit for this deck because her +1 makes each player discard a card. So we can discard our Parhelions, our Essicas, our flagships. We're pretty much trying to do that all game so that way we can reanimate it with Greasefang. So it's a pretty perfect fit for this deck. So in addition to her +1 that helps us discard all our vehicles, she's really good against the control matchup. So once we put a Liliana down, it's really hard for like blue-white to deal with her. So by adding Liliana, we kind of had to reconfigure some numbers with the deck. Before we were running just like 4s of everything. We got rid of Stitcher Supplier. That card was just very underpowered and pretty underwhelming. So we went down a Witherbloom command. Now we're only running 3 of those and 3 Rafine's Informant. But we have 3 Liliana. We're also trying 1 Tassiger. I've seen other lists try this card. It's been like pretty good in testing. It acts just as like another threat that you can kind of delve, cast it for usually 1 black mana, which is pretty sweet. It does interfere with like the opponent's hate because they're going to be trying to get rid of our graveyard, so that makes this a lot harder to cast. But it's just another threat on top of having hard casting Essika's Chariot or like Sky Sovereign. So our mana base has stayed the same, and so has our sideboard. We still have our hand disruption, creature removal, graveyard hate, and then just Abrupt Decay takes care of any problem permanents that we happen to run into. Overall, the deck is just like innately powerful. I think Liliana just adds a different layer to the deck. So hopefully this league gets to showcase how strong she actually is. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1. We're on the play. So this hand doesn't have anything to do with our combo piece, but it does have Thoughtseize into Lily, which can be good on its own. And we have all our colors here, so we're going to keep this. We could maybe mulligan a little bit more aggressively to try to hit our combo here, but we don't know what we're up against, and this could be good enough. Opponent mulligan to 6. They kept 6. So we'll start with the courtyard here and lead off on a Thoughtseize. So they are on blue-white, so Can't Stay Away is actually really good against them. They have Supreme Verdict and Censor. So we're going to take Censor here because we don't really care about Supreme, and then Censor, taking away Censor stops their cycling. So their hand's pretty terrible, but they did go to 5 or 6. They play the farmland and pass here. We draw Chariot. We'll play this Temple Garden tapped and just send it back. So they know we're on Abzan now just because we played both colors here. They played their Glacial Fortress. We're just going to slam Lily and hope it doesn't get countered. Hopefully they didn't draw another Censor. They did not. So we're going to discard Viseiju here because we're going to end up playing a Essika's Chariot. If we had like something else to discard and kind of get back, we'd do that, but we're just going to discard the land for now. They discard Big Teferi. They play Deserted Beach. So they have a Ganjo, Supreme, and 2 cards. Oh, there's Parhelion. We'll discard Parhelion. I'll see if they discard Supreme or they discard Deluge, which is like actually pretty good for them to discard. We'll slam Chariot here. So they do have Supreme. They could cast that next turn just to get rid of our cat tokens, which is totally fine because that taps them out. So they do have a Ganjo in hand. That's all we know about for now. We drew another Chariot. Let's uptick Lily. We'll discard Can't Stay Away. We get some good value out of that also too because it has flashback. They discard a Ganjo. And then we can we'll cast this. We'll keep the non-summoning sick one. Get some good value out of this. We'll attack here. We'll copy this. So they need like another Supreme or something, or they just like probably concede. Liliana doing work though. There we go. Pretty convincing game 1 for Liliana in the new meta, new deck. So against Azorius Control, we're going to be bringing in 3 Duress and 3 Abrupt Decay. This will hit their counter spells, and this will hit all their like hate that they bring in. And then we'll take out 3 Witherbloom Command, probably 1 Can't Stay Away, and 1 Wayfinder. Can't Stay Away is really good because it gets back anything that's countered. But if they're going to be hitting our graveyard a lot, it's not the greatest. So we'll bring these in, and then we'll cut 1 more card. Probably a salvage here. Just kind of trim on like the small things and send it back that way. All right, so this hand's kind of weird. We have 2 lands. We have Hand Disruption and our vehicles. We're going to keep this because we're up against a slower matchup and we don't have to have like the nuts immediately. And this will take care of any hate that they have. And then we can kind of see what they're going on here. Oh, and we drew Okiba too, which is pretty awesome. So we'll start with a Blooming Marsh. We'll use at least 1 Thoughtseize now and maybe save 1 for when we pop off. All right, their hand's a lot better this time than it was last time. We have Sawed Coming, which is a counter. Board Wiped, Fairy. It's all kind of all like obnoxious at some point. They could foretell this. Kind of wish they had something for Abrupt Decay, but they don't. I think we'll take Sawed Coming. just because it's an instant, and if we really want to get rid of the board wipe, we can always Thoughtseize it in a little bit. So they play Castle Ardent Vale. We draw Informant, which is actually really good. So they can censor that, which I really don't want to get censored. So we're going to Thoughtseize one more time here. I think we're going to take probably Doomscar here and then send it back. I don't want to run Raffine's into a free censor for them. Hopefully they just like cycle it. They cycle Shark Typhoon. Okay. They play Deserted Beach. We draw a land. That's good. We'll play around Censor. Oh, we draw a Thoughtseize too. That's actually really good. We'll discard the Parhelion. And I guess we'll Thoughtseize. Actually, no, because, I mean, Censor can hit that. Is it worth it to Thoughtseize them to get rid of Censor? Nah. We'll let them cycle that if they want. We would love to draw a land. A land would be the best draw. That's Essica's Chariot. I guess we're just gonna slam Greasefang here. They've drawn a bunch of cards, so they could easily have a counterspell. It doesn't look like they do. So we're gonna get back Parhelion here. I feel like they have to have something. Okay, they have March. We can't crew it, sadly. So we'll just attack. So I kind of wish we drew a land there. That would have been perfect. And that goes back to our hand. Now they're gonna play out to Fairy, which is, yeah, missing that land drop really hurt us there. So they get to plus to Fairy, hold up 2 mana, can't stay away. And March, unfortunately, exiles, so we can't even do anything about that. I guess that's Thoughtseize. Elspeth, oh my gosh, we have to take Elspeth. That's just gonna run away with the game. And they have another March. We'll hit the Fairy down. And then unfortunately, they get to March our Raffines, which we might actually Abrupt Decay. They cycle. We might Abrupt Decay. Oh, okay. So they're gonna wait until we attack, I guess. We draw the land. I guess we'll attack the Fairy and then play Essica's. So they're gonna March this. Oh, they're gonna create a blocker, which will kill. Oh man, okay. So they pitched Farewell. Wow. Okay. I guess by doing that we made them pitch Farewell, but now we have nothing going on here. And I guess we'll just throw it back. They're like barely hanging on, but we're not drawing anything. Ooh, they play Rest in Peace. Okay. They play the tap land. Grizzly Salvage, not a good draw. We're just going to slam Chariot here and hope it resolves. Right? Do we know what their hand is? Nah, we don't know what their hand is anymore. We'll just throw it back. They're going to make a token. Hopefully we draw a land. If draw a land for a Sky Sovereign would be pretty sick. 4 mana for another activation of... So they can untap it. Okay. We drew a Greasefang, but it's not going to do much here. Yeah, we're really missing these land drops. It's just... Do we even want a crew? Let's just like attack the Fairy directly, I guess. Oh, I'm stupid. We should have played Greasefang to equip Chariot here. That's my fault. They're going to make another token... Probably double block 1, and we could say we're playing around a counter. I think that's fair. We'll say it's that. Yeah, definitely what we're doing. Post combat Greasefang. Hopefully they don't have like a board wipe. No, they drew Elspeth. They run like, how many Elspeths do they run? Must be a lot. Yeah, now we're not getting through anything now. All right, we drew the land. Can play Sky Sovereign. And that hits. What is this gonna hit? We could hit a token. If we hit a token and then we equip or we crew this, they're still gonna double chump block here. Yeah, I think we just hit the Fairy. And then we'll crew the Chariot here. We could probably go after Elspeth too. I don't know. They're both pretty terrible. And then we'll just swing out at, I guess, I don't know, Elspeth maybe? If we go after Elspeth, at least we get to make a copy here. What else do they have? Oh, they make another. They could quad block the Chariot actually. I mean, that's something. Let me just throw it back. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Like, we're kind of in like a tough spot here because they have the hate. They have the Planeswalkers. They're kind of sitting pretty on everything. And another Teferi. They tucked our boat also, notably. Draw another Parhelion. I don't think we can get past this like wall of things. Like, let's salvage here. Didn't really draw anything. Get back an Evergreen Tomb. Play the tapped. Yeah, we just can't get through just like everything here. But we're gonna attack Elspeth here. They could triple block this. Elspeth will die. They can also make another dude. Yeah, they're just gonna keep doing that. Keep plussing Elspeth, and we're not gonna be able to do anything about it. End cycle. I'm not sure what we need to draw. They plus. They play Shark Typhoon. Yeah, we can't beat Shark Typhoon. Damn. Yeah, bricking on those lands just completely hosed us. We'll just run it back though, and hope we don't miss our land drops. All right, this hand we're definitely gonna maul. It just has like Wayfinder on 2 and a bunch of lands, so we can find better than this. This hand's a lot better. We'll keep this. What do we want to pitch though? I think we can try going down a land. I don't think it's too terribly greedy. Start with Blooming Marsh. We'll go with Duress. Oy, okay. Censor, Hero, and Farewell. Take Censor first, because they can cycle it. They could counter one of our early plays, and they're not going to be casting the big spells until 5 or 6. They play Farmland tapped and pass. We find another land. We're just going to pass. We don't have to like fire up the Thoughtseize right now. Typically, you want to wait until you have like something going on. Can't stay away. And everything they have is just, I guess we'll do it now. And hopefully they just like straight up counter it. Yeah, they have, everything they have is like exile, so can't stay away. Kind of annoying. Right now, this is just a 4-3 beater. They play Deserted Beach. They still have this in hand. Satyr Wayfinder. Let's attack first. We'll Thoughtseize. Oh my god, their hand. They just have to make their land drops, and it's just... man, we can't beat all of this. Just like a complete board wipe. The fairy. I guess we'll just take their on-curve stuff. We just like really need to put something in the yard. So we actually should have... So we sequenced that poorly. We should have Wayfindered first. And wait, did we skip our turn? Shoot. I think we skipped our turn to put a land into play. But yeah, we should have Wayfindered first to put that in the yard. I'm just going to shock this in. Target ourselves. Discard Parhelion. Give them like 2 turns to get something back. So we'll attack with this. They have 4 lands in play. They need 2 more turns to actually cast their stuff, Farewell, and everything. So that goes back to our hand. They're at 2. So I'm not sure what they could draw here to get out of that. Nice, we got there. So yeah, we definitely should have played Satyr Wayfinder before, like pre-combat, hoping to put something in the yard for Greasefang to get there. All right, match 2, we're on the play. And this hand looks pretty good, actually. We're gonna keep it. It's almost like tempting to Thoughtseize ourselves. But like looking at this now, I just realized we only have 1 land. I saw this and got really excited. we probably should have mulled to a better land hand, but everything else here is fantastic. So let's see if we can get there. Got a little ahead of myself there. Now we're just gonna lose because I wasn't paying attention. All right, opponent kept 7 also. I feel like we have to Thoughtseize them now because of what we kept. Oh boy. Cauldron Familiar, double removal, Witch's Oven. I feel like we have to take Witch's Oven here. And Corvold. So we're gonna have to really luck out here and try to hit some lands here. Okay, they play the Cauldron Familiar. And it's a come on land. Yes. We can't do anything, but as long as we just hit our land drops, we're happy. Throw it back to them. They play Den of the Bugbear. Get in for 1. Getting around the removal is going to be really annoying. Okay, Satyr Wayfinder is actually a fantastic draw. That'll get us our lands. Oh, we got our white source too. And we get to put Parhelion in the graveyard. That's pretty sick. Next time we get the Greasefang. Hopefully they tap out for something. We know they have Corvold. We just accidentally got rid of Corvold. But they have a Corvold, 2 pushes, and a land, and 2 mystery cards. Okay, they play the other land we knew about. They play Claim the Firstborn. Okay. They get in for 2. I don't think they're going to tap out, unfortunately. Oh, they are. Nice. Okay, I mean, they still have push mana open. They still have push mana open. So they're going to kill our Greasefang here. This is pretty frustrating right here. We would have loved to hit a land so we can just straight up play Chariot. I really don't want to Greasefang, and then they just sack this token, push, and then we just get stuck with a Parhelion in hand. So we're just going to run out Satyr Wayfinder. We'll get a land out of it. Hopefully put some more things in the yard. Okay, we do get a land out of it. And, ooh, we can actually do this. We'll make them use their Fatal Push, I guess. It's still the same thing. Like, we're going to get this into play. They're going to push it right now. So it's the same as if we would have cast it. Now we're going to get this stuck in our hand. But at least we got a push out of their hand. And we got to put Can't Stay Away in the yard. So I just need ways to pitch cards. A Liliana would be fantastic. They have 1 more push and a Corvold that we have to worry about. They play Hive tapped. Oh, and they found the Oven. I mean, we're just going to slam Chariot next turn. Oh, Liliana. Okay. Just kidding. We're going to play out Liliana. I'm going to uptick discarding Parhelion. And this is what we were talking about. This is what we wanted. And then we'll just hold Satyr Wayfinder back. So they pitch a claim, and they probably just cat cycle here. Ping us for 1. This is going to be close, though. We've taken so much damage from our lands. I think they're probably going to kill us before we get to double Greasefang, unless they completely tap out here for Corvold. Claim the Firstborn. So they have Corvold and a mystery card in hand. They're going to hit Lily down to... Oh, they're going to hit us. Oy. Okay, I guess that's makes more sense. They sack this. Yep. We'll play out our land here. We'll uptick again. Probably going to hold on to Corvold, I would imagine. Oh, they pitch Corvold. Okay. So they just have the Fatal Push in play. So we're just going to play Chariot out. We're not going to... If we play Greasefang, they just kill it. I wonder if they eat the food or they save the food. Oh, okay. So they just have push and a mystery card in hand. Oh, they're drawing pretty well. They draw Harvester here. At least now we can actually uptick Lily and then get Greasefang into play because our last card is... Oh, maybe they use it? Oh, they do use it. Okay. So now we definitely get... Hopefully our clock is fast enough. So green, black, white. They're probably kicking themselves for forcing that Fatal Push right there. This gets back up Parhelion. We're going to crew with Greasefang. Then move to combat. Give the cat token back. We can swing in, but they're just going to block sack anyway. So it's fine. So we'll attack with Parhelion. Actually, you know what? We should have actually got in there because if they block sack, we just down tick Lily. We're going to down tick Lily anyway. So we'll do each, yeah. They're gonna have to sack a creature. We'll hold this land just in case for whatever reason if we want to uptick. Yeah, so we should have attacked with this and made them sack like that. It's okay though. And then we'll pass back. So they have one turn to draw something. I'm not sure what they could draw out of this. They're pinging us a bunch. I don't think they can ping us enough though. All right, so they draw. They play a land. But imagine tapped and they just concede. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I guess they realized they couldn't do enough damage in enough time. All right, look at us beating one of the best deck in the format, right? Or close to it. Like Rakdos sack, Rakdos midrange, same diff, right? So we'll bring in one ship here. We'll bring in 2 Graveyard Trespassers for the graveyard. And then we'll bring in 3 Abrupt Decay. And we took out 4 Thoughtseize, and we'll take out 2 Witherbloom Command. We'll actually take out 2 Lily for 2 Unlicensed Hearse too. Lily's good, but not great in the matchup. So I think this is one matchup where Lily doesn't shine like she would in any other matchup. So this time we will keep this knowing we have both of our colors here. We have some graveyard stuff, graveyard hate, and some removal. So they play a Blood Crypt. Is it going to be a cat or oven? Oven, okay. So we'll probably Abrupt Decay that at some point. We draw another Abrupt Decay, not bad. We'll just play this tapped and pass. They play another oven and a Haunted Ridge tapped. A lot of ovens here. Trespassers should be able to take care of those shenanigans. We'll play out Satyr Wayfinder here to try to hit some lands. Oh, and we put a Parkey land in the graveyard too, so if we can draw Greasefang next turn, that'd be awesome. We'll take Godless Shrine. I'm hoping they don't have... They could have, like, Claim the Firstborn for this. They played Den tapped and pass. Oh, okay. I feel like they just have a lot of removal. If they're probably just sitting on removal. We draw a Tomb. We don't really have any action. I don't really want to play... Like, Trespasser's just going to die, right? They're just holding up. But I guess if they want to kill it, they have to discard. We could wait until there's something in the graveyard. We could also, like, Abrupt Decay this. But we'll just play this and pass. Oh, wait. Well, I'll attack for 1 and pass. Every damage counts. So they're going to push something, kill something probably. Deadly Dispute. Oh, wow. They're desperate. Deadly Disputing an oven. I'm kind of glad we didn't try to Abrupt Decay an oven. That would have been... They draw another land. I'm assuming maybe they just have like a Corvault in hand or something. Oh, Mayhem Devil. And a cat. Oof. Okay. We're definitely going to Abrupt Decay the Mayhem Devil. So we'll do this now. So if they want to like act, we'll like force them to do something. So they'll probably sack this to the oven here. Probably ping that. Yep. Make a food. Yeah, they just sack the cat. Okay. So when we attack, they can just get the cat back. So we'll attack here. So they're going to get the Cauldron back. They're going to get the Familiar back anyway, so we might as well just eat something else. Eat a creature. Wow, they didn't try to get the cat back? I wonder if we should have like made them get that back? I don't know. I thought they just would. All right, well, why didn't they? Did I miss something? I don't know. You guys let me know if I just like totally threw that by not killing the cat there. Yeah, like what? I don't know. I just really want a Grizzly Salvage and I want to put a Greasefang in the yard. That's kind of like what I'm waiting for. They get the cat back. They're tapping... Oh, they're activating Den. All right, well... Oh, it's non-land permanent. Oof. So they do get a hit in with Den here. Hopefully we find something with Grizzly Salvage. Grizzly Salvage. We really just want to put... I mean, we can just cast Greasefang, I guess. Yeah, we'll just take a Greasefang. Because we can always get it back with Can't Stay Away if they kill it somehow. They have push. Like 99% have push with this treasure token here. But we can also... I was going to say, if they let us go to combat, we get to... Oh, if we had a land... Man, we could punish them so hard. That feels bad. So, no, damn. Yeah, if we had a land, we Can't Stay Away it. We aren't going to attack. Man, that stinks. Working on lands today has been kind of our downfall here. So I guess we'll Can't Stay Away and hope that they don't have another push. But yeah, if we did have a land, we could have gotten them. We will hold this back though. They play another land. They have 2 cards in hand. They just send it back. There's a land. I guess we'll try to Can't Stay Away. See if they have any more removal. Come on, no removal. Oh, they don't? We can go to crew here. Oh, come on. No. All right, they did have removal. Exile target artifact. All right, it's exiled. I guess we can't attack, and I don't want to shock this in, so I think our best bet is to just play Raffine's and play this tapped. Let's see what we draw. Grizzly Salvage. We have a Seeker's Note graveyard. I guess we'll bin that, and then we'll play this tapped and pass. Yeah, that was like a tough... What's our last card? Deadly Dispute. They sure are drawing a lot of good cards. Our cards are great, but their cards just counter ours, I guess. And we're just going to hold back and hopefully draw something. We can always Grizzly Salvage something. Okay, they Thoughtseize us. We don't really care. Probably maybe should have been Abrupt Decaying the Witch's Oven. So they'll probably take that. Because that's one way they kind of get ahead. But we've kind of been like wearing our mana thin. Another Cauldron Familiar. Makes sense to take the Abrupt Decay. But we're definitely going to Grizzly Salvage. We're going to do everything before we attack, try to hit a Parhelion. So we'll go green, green, black, Grizzly Salvage. We did hit a Parhelion, that's pretty sweet. Got a State of Wayfinder. We'll play this land, move to combat. They have one card in hand. Kill. Oh, wait. You know what we should have done? We should have played State of Wayfinder. I was gonna say we could have played State of Wayfinder and crewed that also. So that way we could get in with Okiba here and see if we can actually swing out for once. Oh, we can. We're just gonna attack all. And then we can gain some life here, actually. Take a Trespasser from our own graveyard. So they have to chump and sack one at least. Sack one. Okay, they sack one cat. One dies. They go to 2. We will play out Rafines. We probably should have played State of Wayfinder first, actually. Okay, sweet. Okay, so they had a lot of things, but we kind of just like overwhelmed them. All right, match 3. We get to be on the play for the 3rd time. That's pretty sweet. And this hand, 5 lands, Greasefang, and Thoughtseize. I think we can do better. It does have some like good things, but we need more. This hand is a lot better. We'll keep this hand. We can probably put back Chariot. Hope to mill something with Grizzly. We could also put back a land and hope to get a land back with Grizzly too. So either way, you can kind of decide. We'll start with the Thoughtseize though. Oh boy. Okay, now this is the quote best deck in the format here. 2, oh my god, 3 removal spells, Graveyard Trespasser, and Shieldred. I don't know how the hell we're getting through this. Probably taking Trespasser. God, this is some bullshit. Yeah, the whole deck just like counters us. Holy shit. They play a Pathway and pass. Yeah, I don't know how we're getting through all this. 2 Dreadbores, a push. They just have to make their land drops. We draw a Blooming Marsh. We'll play that. End of turn, we'll just Grizzly Salvage. They play the other Pathway, and we will Grizzly Salvage. We're gonna just have to exhaust all their removal here. I guess we'll just take Blooming Marsh, I guess. Probably gonna have to do stuff while they're tapped out. Okay, we're kind of flooding, actually. We'll play this and pass. We're not gonna play Greasefang into open removal mana here. What sucks is that they're gonna eventually get Shieldred out. We really need to get a Parhelion in the yard, so when they do tap out, we can slam Greasefang and kind of get ahead. Because they'll have to use all their removal on all the leftover angels. Play the land and Liliana. If we draw a Parhelion, that'll actually help us out, which is pretty cool. So this is their hand, 3 removals and Shieldred. They drew land into Lily. Oh my god, this hand. Play this tapped and pass. I'd say we're most likely not gonna get there. We've kind of flooded too hard in addition to all this. No, they draw Thoughtseize. God damn it. All right, Greasefang goes away. Yeah, we're kind of boned now. They discard a Dreadbore. We draw. We'll take like 1 or 2 more draw steps. Our own Thoughtseize. Okay. And that helps a little bit. We can take Shieldred. And they drew Stomp? They drew Bone Crusher? Where's the other? Oh, they only had 1 push. Oh, they pitched the other Dreadbore. I didn't see that. Okay, so we'll take Shieldred and play this land tapped and pass. So definitely need something soon or Lily's just gonna win the game. Probably just need a Can't Stay Away would be great. They just play Bone Crusher, uptick Lily. Can't Stay Away would be good. Another land, oof. Yeah, we're just flooding too hard. 6 lands, like that's way too many lands for this deck. Or at least her ultimate doesn't really do anything. Should probably uptick 1 more time and then downtick next time. Another giant. God, and Croaksa? Holy shit. And we draw Grizzly Salvage, okay. We can make that work. This has to hit big. We hit a oh god. No, we hit Can't Stay Away, but we don't have 5 mana. We'll just play Rafines here. Lily would have been nice. I mean, I guess we'll play it out. They play a Blood Crypt, untapped. They just have Croaksa, actually. Yeah, we just kind of like lost to our own deck. All right, so in this matchup, we'll bring in our Trespassers, our Sky Sovereign, Abrupt Decay. We'll take out our Thoughtseizes. Witherbloom is not that good. So let's see what that looks like here. I think we can do something like that. All right, so this hand we will not keep. We're on 1 land here. Ooh, this one's pretty bad also. 2 Essica's Chariots and 2 Can't Stay Aways. It stinks to mull against the Thoughtseize deck too. I think we're gonna have to go down to 5 though. All right, we'll keep this hand. It doesn't have green, but we're definitely not going to, we're not going to 4. So we'll put back Sky Sovereign and Rafines. I mean, this could do a lot here. An opponent kept 7, good for them. Oh, they started with Leyline in play? Oh my god, that is brutal. All right, we'll play this out and pass. I guess we could have just played Temple Garden and passed. Temple Garden tapped. Man, that feels terrible. I feel like the only way we can win this matchup is by getting a quick combo kill, but with this, we're not gonna get there. We draw a Can't Stay Away, which is not very good right here. So we'll play over Fiends. I guess we'll pitch the Can't Stay Away. It's not gonna do anything anyway. Oh, they kept a 1 lander on. Okay. Maybe there's a chance we can get lucky if they keep breaking on lands. Unfortunately, so are we. but we have Grizzly Salvage to help with that. Oh man, that's such a good hit. It's unfortunate. We'll play this tapped and pass. Next turn, we'll just play out Greasefang and start swinging in. Come on, keep bricking. Yes. Get punished. God, that's a terrible draw too. Play out Greasefang. Would have been nice to be hitting for 7 here on curve. I found a land. Damn. And it's a black source. They play Stomp. Okay. We'll attack with Greasefang. We'll play Grizzly Salvage. Man. Oh my god, these hits are like amazing too. That sucks. Take a State of Wayfinder here. Because this can hit a land. I'd rather get like just threats. No. Chuck that in. Play State of Wayfinder. Lands, okay. Get this land. We will Abrupt Decay. Harvester. Get him for 4. We got a clock going. We just need him to keep bricking. Keep bricking. They're gonna sack this and then push this. No, we're so close. Liliana. I'm gonna play this out. And this is 6 mana. We're gonna play this out because we want to get some pressure on whatever like good cards they have, because they definitely don't have lands. And then if they play Bone Crusher, we can just down tick. They pitch a Thoughtseize. Interesting. Let's play this out. They play the Hive tapped. Probably Fable. Ugh. No. About Greasefang here. So we could down tick. I'm gonna play this land and then we're just gonna up tick. I'm gonna save the down tick for some more things. Another Fable. I'll pass. I mean, the Shaman will get to attack, which will create a token. They also get the loot here, which is just incredible for them. They choose not to use it. So their hand is, God. That's so annoying. They go after Lily. I guess we won't block. Come on, good draws. I mean, maybe we could have down ticked. I don't know. I think it's like a lose. Like, it doesn't really matter. You down tick, we kill the Shaman token. They don't get to make a treasure, but then they keep Fable and they can play another Fable if they want, which would create another Goblin token. So it's like win, lose, doesn't matter. We brick. God, we flooded way too hard this match. I'm just gonna uptick again. We could have played the land out, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they fire up the den. Lily, yeah. So close. So close. Fiend's Informant. Let's just see what we draw. Yeah, we're on the play. And this is a 1-lander. Not that great of a hand anyway, so I don't mind mulliganing. I don't feel as bad. This hand's a lot better than the first one. Not that great in general, but we have 3 lands. So it's tough here because all these cards can be good. Like Parhelion, we can just pitch because we could like cast. I think I'm going to put back the Chariot because we can always Thoughtseize. Well, we're going to Thoughtseize turn 1 anyway, I guess. I was going to say we can Thoughtseize ourselves for Parhelion. And they conceded. Interesting. So so they're hiding something. What are they hiding here? Oh no. So I feel like we want to bring in Duress against this mystery deck. Minuet. Minuet is actually a composition piece. So against a mystery deck, I think we're going to be bringing in Duress, Abrupt Decay. We'll take out Can't Stay Away, some Grizzly Salvage, State of Wayfinder, take out Tassiger, and a Sky Sovereign. Because we're assuming they're like a combo deck if they don't want to show us their hand. So this hand's weird. It has Witherbloom Command to kill some things, Duress early game. I think we'll try it at least like game 2. Haunted Ridge, another Duress. All right, let's see what they're actually on. Just midrange? No, it's the creativity. Yep. Combo. So we could Duress their Duress. I think we Duress their Duress. And then we can just Duress their creativity. They play Vampires, Kiss. Sure. And we drew Greasefang. That's pretty cool. So they have big score. Their hand's pretty bad, I think. They have big score. They discard, and this just deals 3 damage, which is annoying for that. Or we'll just play Temple Garden tapped and pass. So they'll probably play out the Blood Crypt tapped. I guess they have nothing else. Okay. Concealed Courtyard. Do this. I guess we'll mill 3. We could destroy this, but then they're just going to sack it anyway. I don't think the life is going to matter. So we'll mill and then just make them sack that. Like they might have done it anyway, but maybe it'll force them to sack Fire Prophecy, which they did. Hopefully we mill something good. We did not. We milled a Lily and we'll pass. Kind of stinks. So we know they have big score in hand. We don't know what else though. They might just big score now. Okay, they big scored now. Discarding a land. Thoughtseize, okay. So they take Greasefang. I'd imagine, yeah, it doesn't matter what they take. We're gonna play, they're gonna take Greasefang. We're gonna just play Chariot out next turn most likely. Oh, okay. I mean, neither of us is doing anything. Okay, that's actually really good pickup. Our Fiends. Oh, and we got the Can't Stay Away. Oof, that's pretty sweet. I'll discard that. We will play that out. I mean, we'll still get the we'll get the Chariot. It's like, it's not the most ideal, but it's a good draw. And this will copy Cat Token. And then they only have like a turn or two to figure this out here. So this goes back. Next turn we're swinging for 6, 10, 11, 12. They draw land and nothing. Another can't stay away. And that's not going to hit anything in our graveyard, right? No. Okay, they just concede. All right, we called it combo. All right, last match, and we are on the play for the 5th match in a row. That never happens to us, but we'll take it. Unfortunately, this hand, even though we've been on the play a lot, we haven't kept a lot of 7s, so we're gonna mull. All right, this is serviceable. We'll put back a Parhelion. We'll play this Marsh and pass. It's not the greatest hand, but we have some early interaction to hit our land drops, and we can put Parhelion into the graveyard. That's always important. So we're definitely going to play Raffine's. Oh no, the mirror. And they have the Thoughtseize, which I guess I would probably take Raffine's if I was them. Actually, you know what? We don't have a white source. So maybe State of Wayfinder's the choice. This, for some reason, I thought this was like a white source. I don't know why. The picture's white. Yeah, they took State of Wayfinder. Okay. Oof. Okay, we bricked. We'll play this and pass. We're going to play this just because they don't know about this card. What little valuable information. Not off to a good start in the mirror. And they have all their colors. Wow, nothing. Okay. We'll play our Blooming Marsh and pass. Really need a white source. This was going to get our white source. They play Grizzly Salvage. Ooh, pretty good for them. They got Parhelion and Essica's in the graveyard. We're probably on like the exact mirror for the most part. Like they have lilies. If they play, okay, they don't have Greasefang. That's good. If they had Greasefang, we just scoop. God. All right, I guess we'll play Tomb. Play out Chariot and pass. Not looking good. They most likely have like an end of turn play here. Maybe another Grizzly Salvage. I mean, they're basically, Grizzly Salvage is 2 mana, find Greasefang. Look at your top 5 cards and find a Greasefang. They didn't find a Greasefang though. They found Raffine's or Liliana of the Last Hope. That's interesting. They can't get that, but I'm sure they would have wanted it there. So we're looking for a white source to slam Raffine's and pitch Parhelion, and then we want a Greasefang. So that's like 2 turns away in an ideal world. But we're going to untap and attack with Chariot. Maybe they're missing like land drops? I don't know. Well, they would have put a swamp into their hand. They play a Pathway. Do they have their own Chariot? Yep. Oh, we find the Greasefang. And we just need a white source so badly. Let's crew here. We're going to attack. Even if they want to double block, they can. But we're still going to like be up some creatures. Like they won't be able to crew. And if they want to chump here, that's totally fine. We will take that because we get an extra cat and they don't have one. But missing on white sources this long is not working out for us. If we hit a white source, we will Raffine's into Parhelion and then just win the game most likely. Oh, and they played out the Boseiju. They played out Boat. They get to boat us soon. Oh, they're going to hit for 4 actually. Yeah, if we rip a white source, we're going to be really far ahead with this right here. Come on, white source. Fuck. God, that feels terrible. Yeah, there's like nothing. That sucks. That's just like super unlucky. Let's see. They're gonna swing in, ping a cat. I guess we just have to attack because they're gonna crew this and attack anyway. Man, I can't believe that. Grizzly Salvage. This has to find them. They're almost halfway through their deck. This has to find them a. Oh no, they did not find one. Did not find a Greasefang, but they still get to crew and swing for 6. Raffine's pitching Parhelion. Oh no, they get to swing for. God damn it. The only reason we attacked is because I figured they'd crew this and swing out, but I guess they can do that too. It's white source or bust. Come on. Okay, well, I was a white source. Man, I don't know what the stats on that is for missing that much, but that feels bad. All right, in the mirror, we'll take away some Thoughtseizes. Liliana is not very good either. We'll bring in Graveyard Trespasser, Abrupt Decay, Unlicensed Hearse, and try that. All right, let's see if we can draw a little better this match. We have 2 colors here. Graveyard Trespasser, Witherbloom. I think we'll keep it. We'll keep on the back of like Witherbloom into Trespasser. I think is fine. It's not exciting, but it'll work. Like it'll do. Put it mulligan to 5, so maybe that'll help out a little bit. Play Temple Garden tapped and pass. And they play Blooming Marsh. I wonder if they kept in their Thoughtseizes. They did. I mean, I guess they'll take Trespasser most likely. All right, they take Trespasser and pass. We'll play out Blooming Marsh. I guess. I don't know if we should. I think we'll hold up Witherbloom Command. Because if they play like a Hearse and pass, we're really going to want this. They play a Concealed Courtyard into Duress. Holy shit. Yeah, they boarded a lot more different than I guess we would. We boarded out all our hand disruption. Because a lot of the time, it's just like a really bad late game like top deck. Just like in Modern, like typically you board out like your hand disruption here. I mean, if they're doing that, if they got rid of, that kind of scares me that they got rid of Chariot. We'll pitch that and pass. That means if they got rid of Chariot instead of Witherbloom Command, that makes me think that they have some form of graveyard hate. We have Greasefang now, so we can get Sky Sovereign back as long as they don't play a Hearse here. They didn't. Okay. So I'll play Greasefang out here. We'll go get... Do we want Esicus or Sky? I think we want Chariot here, I think. Yeah, we'd rather have Chariot because this leaves behind two things. So yeah, they brought in Duress and Thoughtseize. But see, like, you can't top deck, or you can't Thoughtseize the top of the deck, so it just... They were kind of just dead draws. I'd rather have, like, the action. So that game went better, I guess. We didn't really do much, but I guess they had absolutely nothing. All right, on the draw, and this hand is fantastic. We have all our colors, we have Graveyard Hate, and everything else. They lead off with Traverse. Ooh, they get a Plains. We draw Chariot here. We'll play out Blooming Marsh and pass. Hopefully we get to untap with Hearse. That would be ideal. They probably play the Plains out. They play the Plains, 2 mana for Satyr Wayfinder. Okay, 4 cards entered. So we do get to untap with Hearse. Night of Autumn, interesting. So we'll play this. Definitely gonna slam Hearse here. And we're definitely gonna eat Night of Autumn and Esika's now. Actually, I guess we don't have to eat it now. Yeah, I mean, we can always just like respond to something. We're most likely, those are most likely going to be the targets, but we can wait. So they have a slightly different configuration than our deck. They play a Concealed Courtyard. I feel like they wanted to play a Greasefang into Chariot, but now they don't know what to do. So this is why this card's bad, because now they have to take a Chariot. Like, this card's just terrible. So they just helped us out now. Now we can play Greasefang and get it back. Oh, well, now this card's a little better. Now they can take our Greasefang. So now we can't get it back. Fair enough, fair enough. But again, Duress, not very good. They'll attack for 1, and then we will eat their Chariot and Night of Autumn. Witherbloom Command. Let's start with a Raffine's Informant. We'll pitch a Witherbloom Command, because we'll probably end up wanting to play this out soon. So we'll play that out, and then we'll just pass. So next turn, we'll probably play out the Chariot, depending on what they do. But we're pretty safe behind Hearse unless they have like Abrupt Decay or like Witherbloom Command. They play Courtyard tapped, and then end of turn we will eat their Traverse and Grizzly Salvage, I guess. Find a Wayfinder. Slam Chariot, I guess. Wow, we didn't tap for any green. All right, play Chariot. And we can actually attack with Raffine's now too. Attack for 3. See if they want to chump. They do not. Maybe they just want to chump the Chariot. End of turn Grizzly Salvage. Oh, end of turn Abrupt Decay. All right, I guess we'll just eat their stuff. Hopefully they don't go crazy on us now. We have a pretty commanding board state, but another Satyr Wayfinder. They had a Chariot. They could go land something. Raffine's, okay. Definitely not over. They're cycling through their deck pretty well. They put a ship in the graveyard and they make a land drop. Okay, we draw a Wayfinder here too. We'll start with Witherbloom Command. Let's think about this. It sucks we only have 1 green source. We could Wayfinder. Actually, let's just Wayfinder. Because we want to hit a land drop or get a rat here. If we can hit a green source, that'd be great for Satyr Wayfinder. Okay, we did. And we got a Can't Stay Away. So next turn, we can Can't Stay Away Greasefang into maybe Hearse or something if we need to. So we'll play the other Satyr Wayfinder out. That way we can equip Chariot. There's Tassiger. Get another land, I guess. We'll crew with 1, 2, 3, and then we'll attack all. So we'll copy a cat. We have to be aggressive here because they could just untap with like a boat and just kill all our stuff. Okay, that's fine. They go to 8, and I guess we pass. Because next turn we Can't Stay Away, get back. We might Can't Stay Away to hide a boat. Oh, that's a really good draw for them, actually. Oh, and they get Greasefang. That's good for them. So they do get to put Greasefang into play. Luckily, it's only the boat. Could be worse. So they do get to pick off our Raffine's. But then we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have Lethal? Yeah, we have Lethal, actually. Oh, Hearse? Why'd they take Hearse? Oh. I mean, that's fine, I guess. We still have Lethal, so they block here. We kill this, they go, yeah, we just have Lethal. We don't have to think about it. That's a weird... I mean, it's not crazy, but they'll just scoop to this. We got there. Oh, GG. I like when opponent says GG and they're nice about it. All right, well, that was a fun Abzan Greasefang league. We 4-1, which was pretty cool. I thought the deck performed pretty well. We got to combo off a few times. Most of the time it was just small beaters and Esika's Chariot just being like MVP. I do like this configuration. It's not running any Citrus Supplier, and I didn't really miss it. What do we think about Liliana the Veil in this deck? I think Liliana is just like an innately powerful card, and it has its matchups. The deck is just like super strong without it, but with it, it just adds a different layer of attack, you could say. against the blue-white control matchup. Once we put Liliana down, they had no way to get rid of it, and it just kind of ate away at their hand. So against the control matchup, I think Liliana really shines. But against the aggro, like black-red mid-range, the mono-red, mono-white stuff, we might think about boarding her out because she's just too slow. But yeah, overall, the deck, I think, performed pretty well. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.